Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Abraham Show. Today we are going to discuss about how the music industry has been changing up until now. Maybe some of you have heard music called EDM, for example like this. Or maybe you can compare that to this one.
And please say to me, you let me hold your hand, you let me hold your hand.
And how about this one? And this one? Both contain music and both contain songs, but they appear in a different era. Also, the way the music is recorded in a vinyl or CD is different. So today we are going to discuss these things. We want to know how the recording music changed from time to time. I invite 3 of my friends to join us today. The first one is Sonny. He is a musician that has been in the music industry for 10 years. The second one is Ricky. He is a music expert who has been observing the development of music for years. And the last one is Resdianto. As we all know, he is the famous owner of Working Out recording label. So let's start the discussion. How are you guys?
I'm fine.
We're fine. Okay, glad to hear that. Now let me begin with the first question. What changes in music recording industry? Maybe Mr. Resdianto can answer this question. Can you explain the history of recording from the first time it was invented until now?
Well, as most people know, music recording were using audio cassette and vinyl tape. Such famous bands like Beatles or Rolling Stones use this kind of methods to record their music. But before that, there were also a gramophone, which was invented by Thomas Alva Edison, and this was used in 1880s. And after that, there was a type of a tape, and that they were using that in the World War II. But the audio was still mono, so bands would not use that way. And there was multi-track recording, and this was Beatles who started the recording this way.
Okay, thank you Mr. Resdianto. Now for Sonny. As a musician, what recording devices have you used up until now?
Well, so far I've only used what I know as digital recording technology. Now, you see, there are 2 main classes of recording technology, analog and digital. Recording using analog technology means you're using all those analog equipments, reels, tapes, you name them, all those old stuff. And in analog recording, you have to record all of the instruments live, which means no multi-track. Now, digital recording allows you to do the multi-track thing. It means you can record all of the instruments separately.
Oh, and which one do you prefer and why?
Well, I don't know what I prefer most, but it seems to me that they both have their positives and negatives. Digital recording gives me the simplicity because it helps me record the instruments easily. Even I can record them all by myself if I want to. But analog recording also has its own main important thing, the purity. As a person who loves and plays music, I always seek honesty in what I play. So to be honest, I much prefer the analog way, if you ask me.
Okay, thank you very much, Sonny. How about you, Ricky? What do you think are the effects of this changing recording style? Did you find any difference between old and present music? And which one do you prefer?
Of course, there are some differences in recording history, but I think the biggest difference is in the production process. Using modern technology, of course, saves some times, and it is portable. Moreover, you can reduce the risk of retaking. Meanwhile, using old technology, there are some risks of retaking because of you're recording your music using live methods. And as for the sound of the product, I don't think there are significant differences in it because there's a case a band called Pandai Besi tried to re-record in Lokananta in Solo. Lokananta is the first record label that established in 1956 by Radio Republik Indonesia, and Pandai Besi used that place to record for their new album in 2013 last year. And for which one do I prefer? I'll answer that I like both of them because although both of them have no significant differences in sounds, but actually both of them have special feature in their sounds which differentiate each other.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Mr. Ricky. Oh yeah, I just remember that I have a friend that he can record music. He can make music and record it into a song by his computer, and he does it in his house. And do you think this will affect like your recording company, Mr. Rasdianto?
Interesting question. Do you mean like he's using a free software like Fruity Loop or music software in their Mac? In my opinion, honestly, I think they would not affect my recording company in any way. In my opinion, the quality is significantly different. It's like what I'm saying is like you have a small tiny plane. They comparing that to the commercial airlines, and yes, they both could fly and they work as they should, but the quality is different. What I am using for my music company is like the best equipment for the artist and for the musician in their home. They probably won't have the same equipment as me in the recording company. So in what I'm saying is the best equipment would make the best quality of music. So that's my opinion. They won't affect my recording company in any way.
Okay. What do you think about this, Sonny, as a musician?
My opinion, well, you see, I am a fan of all kinds of do-it-yourself things, so I think it's a good thing. In this time and age of modern technology, people with expertise like that can make so much benefit from what he does. Like, he can do all the production all by himself, and even he can market his own music all by himself too. Therefore, it can be a good thing for anyone.
Okay, very well. And do you have something in your mind, Ricky? You know, like for music experts like you, responding this kind of issue?
Don't call me a music expert. I'm just the same with all the music lover. As a listener, when I hear song, if it's good, then it's good. No matter what you use. Just like a painter who use different style in painting, art is still an art. The variety of it's what I love to see.
Okay, it is so interesting talking about this, but unfortunately our time is up. Thank you very much, Sonny, Ricky,
Most pleasure.
and Mr. Rasdianto. I hope our music industry will be better from time to time. Okay, that's it for today. From our discussion, we can conclude that modern recording technology is easier and more simple to use. But we cannot say that modern technology is better than the old one, especially the music. because people have their own taste of music and there's nothing wrong with it. No matter what kind of music you're listening to, either it is an old music or modern music, the important thing is buy the original music, no piracy. I'm Reinhard Abraham, thank you very much.